This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Matlock versus Thomas. You all have been together for 2 years. You're engaged. You're preparing to be married. But that marriage is on hold right now because of allegations that Miss Thomas is sleeping with her best friend. Is that right, Miss Matlock?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. I done ripped up the marriage license that we had.
You ripped up the marriage license?
Yes, Your Honor. I ripped them up.
You hear that?
Like,
She crazy.
So it's definitely on hold.
That's just weird because I don't know why. When me and her been friends before me and Kay Christina started talking.
Your Honor, her and this best friend of hers is more than best friends, okay? It's more than best friends.
No, it's not. We've been friends for 13 years, and before she got into the picture, and now she want to sit here and complain about it.
Your Honor, best friends do not they don't sit up and text each other late at night at 4 or 5
Yes, you do. When you got something important to say, you talk to your best friend.
Miss Matlock, that's kind of what best friends do.
Yeah.
They do text each
Your
other.
Honor, listen, she don't want nobody being friends with her best friend. Her best friend is just her best friend. I can't call her best friend up on the phone.
No, it's not. I don't even talk to her.
Okay, hold on. Miss Thomas, is this best friend that you have, is that just your best friend?
That's just my best
friend. Do
friend.
the three of you all hang out ever?
Yeah, we hang out. She hung out with us a couple of times.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
And we ain't never made her feel uncomfortable, so I don't even know why she...
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
No, we haven't.
They always whisper.
It's safe to say you don't believe her.
I don't.
Okay.
It's
Have you
lies.
found anything else that makes you think she's cheating?
Okay, Your Honor, yes. Okay, so she at the gas station, Your Honor. I ride past, some just say, turn right there. Go to that gas station. I go in the gas station. I see her at the gas station. Now, she's not in the car. I see that, her music is playing, and she plays her music off her phone.
Okay.
So I goes inside her car. So I grab her phone. I take off in my car. So when I take off in my car, I'm driving, going through her phone and everything. I'm seeing messages. I'm seeing videos. I'm seeing everything.
While you're driving?
While I'm driving, going through her phone.
So what kind of message did you see?
Oh, I got the messages right now. I got it.
Let me just turn to Miss Thomas. I gotta ask you this. When you came back to your car, did you even see her?
I seen her. As I paid the lady for my gas or whatever, right? I looked out the window, I see her car. Now I'm walking. Then I look, I hear the music stop. So I get to running. Now I jumped in my car, didn't even pay for the gas. I takes off after her.
Hold on. And you pulled these messages off the phone?
Yes.
Right?
So the other woman writes, finally got a chance to take my bath I've been wanting.
You gonna let me blank the blank out of you? I wish I was there, put you sleep right after that shower, tongue sticking out, water, lips, eggplant emoji, more water, more water.
Okay, so Miss Thomas, who's this other woman?
Okay, that ain't
The
no other
lies.
woman. Now what it is she got to my phone already. Now my friend and I was kicking it. My best friend, we kicking it or whatever. She asked me, she said, can I use your phone? Because my phone messed up at the time. I give her the phone. Now, before I could click anything, she already got to the phone. But before I can even explain anything to her.
So your story is this is your friend
That's
who's
my
using
friend.
your phone.
Yeah.
And she's using your phone to text somebody else?
She was texting somebody else because her phone was messed up.
Was there anything else in the phone?
Oh, Your Honor, no.
Miss Matlock,
No, listen, Your Honor, I'm a special gadget. I find out everything I want to find out.
Okay.
And what did you find?
I found sex videos.
Okay. You have that?
Yes, I do.
All right, Ron.
Would you grab that for us, please?
And this is all while you driving?
This is all while I'm driving and she's talking and I got my window up yelling.
Okay, I hope that you don't do that anymore because you could have heard you and a whole bunch of other folks.
Yep.
And so this is a video of two people looks like two women having sex using a
Yes, and that's
using
her.
a toy.
That's her.
That's not me.
That's her.
No, it's not.
And so
she should have known
you
that.
recognize the people in the video?
Yes. I lay on that stomach every night. I know it. I know it's her fast self.
So you recognize that because you know You've seen it. You know it.
I know her fat self. I know that.
Video.
Is it you in this video?
No, it's not.
Do you think it's her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know who the other woman is?
I think it's her best friend, Your Honor.
And Thomas, you deny that.
I definitely do, because it ain't me.
There's your side, there's your side, and there is the best friend side, and she is here. Ron, would you escort her in?
Hey, best friend.
Hey, girl.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
That's good. Would you state your name, please, for the court record?
Latifah Johnson.
And Ms. Johnson, what is the nature of your relationship with Ms. Thomas?
That is my best friend. We've been friends since grade school, very long time. We have a good, close relationship like sisters.
That close?
Mm-hmm.
There is an issue here about you and Miss Thomas being more than just best friends.
That's a lie.
Yep.
Her girlfriend just always paranoid, delusional, crazy, try to do too much snooping and snoop up the wrong alley thinking accusations that never even happened. That's not true.
So this video that Miss Matlock believes involves Miss Thomas and also you, that is not a video of you. Is that your testimony?
No, no, that's not me. If she's seen the video, she can clearly see it's not me. I don't know nothing about who in the video, but it ain't me, it ain't my friend. She just make it up. This girl make up stuff.
Okay, but now Miss Thomas has testified that that you downloaded that video into her phone. Did you?
Yeah.
It was just like playing around type stuff, something I seen like somebody else. Like
Who play like that?
I mean, it was like some tea. Like
Who play like that?
Hold on, Ms. Matlock. So you did download this video?
Yes.
And you did put it on Ms. Thomas's phone?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was just sent to the phone because it was somebody else.
But by you coming
that
so quick,
we had. I mean, it was just like on the internet.
So it was.
Okay.
Go ahead,
It
love.
was just a video that was kind of going around, and that was that.
Now, Ms. Johnson, you understand you're here in court. You're under oath. You sworn to tell the truth. Mm-hmm. Is that you in the video?
No, it is not. No. I wouldn't do no video like that. I'm not in no video. I'm not interested in my best friend. I don't look at her like that. That's just my best friend.
Yep.
Period.
Are you sure that this isn't Ms. Thomas in the video?
I don't know what Miss Thomas looked like without clothes on, so I know it's not her, but even if you couldn't see the face, I'm sure it's not her.
Okay, but if you downloaded the video, then you would know definitively whether it was her or not. You're saying you don't know whether
Well,
it's her.
it wasn't her. I'm just saying, like, to her girlfriend, she just, oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm just saying, like, you can't see her face, so she won't take my word. So I'm just letting, it's not her. It was just a video that was going around. It's not her.
Lies.
Miss Matlock, but you absolutely believe that there's
I
shit going
know
on.
for 100, my soul, my body, mind know that it's her. I know her body.
Ms. Johnson, you say you don't look at Ms. Thomas that way. I mean, have you all ever had a sexual relationship?
No, not at all.
No.
We don't have that. We don't look at each other like that. Obviously, Miss Matlock, she don't know. I don't know if she ever had a best friend or not, but I'm her best friend. We kind of close. So yeah, we talk
close.
late.
I
We go
guess
out,
I've
we do
been
stuff
friends.
together.
I have
If you
best
don't, if
friends.
you never had a best friend like that type of relationship, then you wouldn't understand our relationship. We don't look at each other like that.
So you all have never been sexually involved in the 13 years you've known each
Never
other?
done nothing, never thought about it, didn't never even think about even none of that until she brought it up. It was shocking to me.
All right.
I think we have enough evidence.
Yep.
If you find out she's cheating, what does that mean?
Well, we is over. Her bags is packed. It's over. It's done with. It's no coming back
But when
from
she
that.
find out I'm not cheating, what's she gonna do? Unpack my stuff?
Well, Ms. Thomas, I mean, this is really serious. I mean, you have this relationship at stake. You all have been together. You are planning to get married.
Right.
She is so incensed by this. She's ripped up the marriage license. You all have kids that you all are raising together.
Yeah.
As a family. All of this is at stake right now, right here.
Yep.
You understand that, right?
Yeah, that's why I came on here to prove to her that I'm not cheating.
Once and for all, you want to put to bed
Yep.
that you're not cheating.
And after that, we could go on and move forward with our life and continue on building this relationship.
Okay.
In order to get to the bottom of this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call Dave Lawrence, licensed certified polygraph examiner, to determine, is she cheating? Rob, you get 40 minutes. Mr. Lawrence, how are you, sir?
Just fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm great. Would you share for the court record your credentials?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a 30-year retired law enforcement. I've been a polygraph examiner for the past 26 years.
All right. You asked Ms. Thomas a series of questions.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You asked Ms. Thomas, have you had any physical sexual contact with Ms. Johnson since you and Ms. Matlock have been in a relationship? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You asked Ms. Thomas, are you one of the people shown in the sex video Ms. Matlock found on your phone? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
So, Ms. Thomas, that was you,
I told you, Your Honor.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that was you. Ms. Matlock recognized you, and she knew it was
I
you.
told you.
Okay,
You were with another woman.
Okay.
Obviously.
hold on, Ms. Matlock.
It was a time that me and her then started talking for probably like 2 months.
A lot. Lies.
Yeah, yes, you have.
Lies, Your Honor. It
Okay,
was-
Ms. Matlock, hold on. So, you were in the video with another woman.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is during the time
This
that
was
you all
during the
been...
time during the breakup. See, with her, it be basically like, get your things and go. So at the time, I don't know if she's serious or not, and then she then ripped up the marriage license certificate. So I thought we was completely done. So by that time, I done messed around.
How many times?
Only one time.
But based on your story, it was 2 months. So you only did it one time in 2 months.
One time.
You look into the, you know what?
See, I'm being serious though. It only happened one time though. So it just, the thing is, I don't know if she's serious or not. When she telling me she done and she's ripping up the paper and stuff, so how am I supposed to know if she want to work things out?
All right, well, I tell you what, you guarantee she don't want to by lying about the video and being with this other woman.
Well, you say you all were on a break and it was like 2 months or so?
Yeah.
You know, let me read something from your court papers. It says, we've never broken up. I can say we've given each other some space,
Yes.
like an hour or two.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank
And that's
you.
for hers.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are the papers you
Thank
submit
you.
prior to being here today. That's what you wrote.
So, Ms. Thomas, were you lying in your pre-court papers or are you lying now? Which one?
My thing is, they asked, I don't know.
All right, let's go
She's
to
lying.
the last question.
You can't keep
lie.
up. When you lie, you can't keep up with it.
So
There it is.
When you lie, you can't keep up with
There
it.
it is. You can only
It's
juggle so
over.
many. That's right. All right.
Mr. Lawrence, you asked Ms. Thomas, since being in a relationship with Ms. Matlock, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than what Ms. Matlock knows about? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
All right, Ms. Matlock, you came here to get answers. You have gotten those answers. Are you still of the position that you are done and out?
Yes,
I understand.
it's over.
Take your power back and tell Ms. Thomas what your plans are going forward.
My plan's going forward. I just want you out. We can't go forward from this. It's over with.
Ms. Thomas, I don't know what to tell you, except that you have messed up.
Okay, well, just that one time.
And you can make all these excuses about what, for, and why, but if you had come clean, you wouldn't be here. Because you knew that was you. So let me just say this to you, Miss Matlock. Go about your life, be your best you, and you need to have somebody in your corner that's loving you, that will allow you to be your best you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You all have been together for a couple of years, and this new relationship may be on its last legs, depending on what happens here today. Is that right, Ms. Burnett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell us why you've initiated this case.
I feel like Charles has been super shady after I've had a life-threatening hospitalization, and ever since I've been better, he's been very distant, and he's changed his whole attitude towards me, basically. I just feel like he's up to something, and I would like to know, what before I continue to try to spend the rest of my life with a man that's not solely spending his with me.
So something's changed.
Something's changed.
Something's different.
Something's different.
And you think that something different has to do with some other woman or other women?
Maybe, possibly.
But you know it ain't just you.
It's something else. He's different.
All right, she says you're different. What are you doing different, Mr. Mottern?
Well, she broke up with me because I was too clingy, so I'm not trying to be too clingy no more.
She said you were too clingy.
Yeah, that's why the reason she left me in the first place.
So, Ms. Burnett, what does too clingy look like?
I couldn't go to the bathroom without him in the beginning. Like,
Literally?
Literally. He treated me like I was a chunk of gold. He'd put my shoes on for me. If I was to get up to go to get me something to drink, like he'd almost knock me out of the way just to go get it for me. And like, yeah.
I'm not seeing where this is bad. Tell me.
Well, it just got too much for me, I guess. And then since we've been back together, like I said, I did have a hospitalization where I almost died, and he came back to take care of me. And ever since I was able to do for myself, that's when I've noticed that he was slipping.
All right.
You got a man who wants to take care of you, who's doing things for you. Sounds like he's almost waiting on you hand and foot. You know how many women would kill to have that, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, you say he's too clingy, and Mr. Mottern, you kind of making the rest of us look bad by doing all that.
I'm like, she says, I found the perfect man. He treats me right. He's doing for me. And you do what every woman would do, break up with him. I don't understand. What do you do after the breakup?
I leave and I go back to my hometown where I was from.
Okay.
And then I met somebody else, and I was in a relationship. And when she had this life-threatening thing going on, I rushed back to her. I dropped everything that I had going and came straight back to her.
He wasn't too clingy then, was he?
Well, no, I mean, he literally had to do everything for me at that point. I mean, as far as washing my hair, including wiping my butt,
Well, that's a lot of info. Okay, all right. And he covered it all.
Yes.
All right, so you get back together, and you say you've seen a change. Tell me about this change you see.
Well, we have one vehicle. I would take it and I would drop him off at work and go about my business, come pick him up. Well, one day I went and got him something to drink and a pack of cigarettes, and I went to take it to him, and he was not there. And all of his little buddies at work, it's construction, nobody knows where he went. He's at a different job site. Most of the time it's hotel work. So one can only imagine.
It's very accessible, very easy to make it happen.
Yes.
Well, where did his coworkers tell you that he was?
I had 3 different stories for where he was.
That's
that
what I was getting ready to
particular
say.
day. They should have got together first.
Yeah, I said, okay, huddle.
Yep.
This is what we're gonna tell her.
Yeah.
But see, it's kind of hard to get all my coworkers on the same page when the boss man comes to me and says, hey, I need you to run to do this job real quick. Like, I'm a maintenance man, plus I'm a remodeler, plus construction worker. Like, I remodeling the hotel right now, and at the time that she came and surprised me at work, I got sent to mow grass at another site.
So you're saying you weren't somewhere with another woman, you were doing your work?
I was at my job.
What did you say when he came home?
Well, I have to ask him where has he been because it should not take him 3 hours to get home and he only works 20 minutes down the road.
All right, so tell me about that.
I have submitted some evidence for y'all.
Okay. Do you need to go to the plasma?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so this is basically a map from where we're at. In Chattanooga is where he works sometimes, and also I give him the benefit of the doubt and even factored in another job site location in Hickson to our house in Saudi. Okay, well, it should take only 22 minutes, and it takes 3 or 4 hours. And then again, even if he works in Hickson, it should be less time than that because it's closer, but it still takes him 2, 3, 4 hours to even get home.
Why is it taking you 3 hours to make a 22-minute trip?
Traffic gets bad because of construction.
Okay, so you telling me he's coming home 3 hours later for a trip that's 22 minutes or 18 minutes?
But if it's construction going on, if it's construction means traffic, and traffic means a delay.
Even if you had construction, it's not gonna take 3 hours for an 18-minute trip.
They be taking out bridges and adding lanes, taking lanes.
Yeah, I mean, traffic has been horrible.
You haven't driven through Chattanooga, have you?
So this is what y'all gonna do?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm giving him the traffic.
Okay, no, y'all go ahead. So what else you got? I know it's something else.
Why don't you think it's the construction, Miss Burnett?
Because I have live traffic cam footage.
Whoop, there it is.
Okay. What do you have?
Okay, so here it is, the live cam from Chattanooga to Saudi. This is on a Monday at peak hours in your construction zone that he's hollering about with absolutely no traffic, no 18-wheelers.
So this is about the time of day he would be coming home from Chattanooga to where you all live in Saudi Daisy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not a traffic, not a nothing. All right.
Okay, and then another one would be from Hickson to Saudi, a Tuesday, again, peak hours, no traffic.
And the empty lane is going toward your house?
Yes, this right here would be going toward, this is coming from.
There's another tractor trailer coming the wrong way.
Looks like it's headed right toward me.
Yes, it is. Boom. All right, is that it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, please step to your podium.
All right, Mr. Mottern.
Okay, Your Honor.
You had me out there.
Rush hour is 5 o'clock. And when I'm going from Hickson, I don't come straight home. I gotta go back and clock out before I can come home.
What else you got? Is that it?
Okay, so going through a phone, when I can figure out the passcode, it's like it's a brand new phone. Like we literally just bought it and took it off the shelf and tried to turn it on. There is no pictures, there is no contacts, there's no messages.
So you're going through his phone?
Well, I have. Yes, I'm not even gonna lie, I have.
You have gone through his phone?
So he's wiped it.
Wiped it.
So there should be some record of at least
something.
text
I mean,
messages or
ordering
something.
pizza or something. I mean, there's nothing.
So do you have an app on it that erases it when it's not you?
No, Your Honor. See, I'm used to back in the old days flip phones. See, we done just recently upgraded to these smartphones.
Okay.
And see, I do construction. And if I don't got a lock on the phone, then my pocket like deletes everything. And it just recently happened to where I had to go get one of my friends to go get everything on all my apps back.
Ms. Burnett, are you buying that?
No,
Your Honor.
You think he's cheating and deleting, right?
I'm pretty positive he's doing something.
This new smartphone thing, it ain't for me. I'd rather go back to the flip phone where I won't have these accusing problems. I won't have these problems where, my pocket deleting everything. I'd rather stick with the flip phone, Your Honor.
Tell me that you have nothing else.
Sometimes he would say he's gonna go visit family members and we're not allowed to go. He'll have to go by and say, I'll just be right back real quick. But 3 or 4 hours later, see, that's what's getting me. Every time that he's gone or disappearing, or it's always that time frame, the 3 or 4 hours.
I mean, I don't want to be too clingy. So I like to leave her at home, you know, and go handle the business by myself.
All right, so the one time you want him to be clingy, one time you want him to be clingy, he's not.
I think he's going somewhere else.
And let me just ask you, does this family member that he's primarily visiting, do they live in the area?
No, not really. It's kind of a little bit of a drive, but not 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
I'll just be right back, you know?
Yeah.
My family member helps us out.
Okay.
With financial situations.
Okay.
Okay. I go to the grocery store and pick up funds.
Okay.
To help us through. So I can get my next paycheck and we can go on about our life. But see, my family members live 2 hours past Atlanta. They live in Columbus.
Okay.
And we live in Chattanooga. There's no way that I could drive down there, see my family members, and then drive back and be back in 2-3 hours.
But you know what would eliminate that? Is if you let her go with you.
I mean, she says I'm too clingy. Your Honor, I don't see why she has to go and stand in line with me just to get funds when
I'm making sure ain't nobody else standing in line with you.
I go and I get funds and I come right back.
I don't know. I tell you this, whatever it is, it's got you here.
Yeah.
That's the main problem.
I ain't hiding nothing, Your Honor.
All right, well, we about to find out whether you hiding or not. This is the evidence we have, Mr. Copeland.
All right, what do we got?
He used to worship the ground she walked on to the point of being clingy, she says. Now he ignores it. He's distant. He won't let her go with him places. He disappears for hours, this magic window of 3 to 4 hours. His phone is wiped clean. Now, the question is, Miss Burnett, if he is cheating, what's gonna happen?
We're gonna have to separate.
All right, so everything is at stake, Mr. Cutler. Everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line.
So, what did we do?
We did a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner and licensed private investigator, Kendall Shull, to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull out. Mr. Shull, good day. How are you?
Good day, Your Honor. I'm good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
The court had a cybersecurity expert do a forensic analysis of Mr. Mottern's phone, and you have the results of that investigation, correct?
I do, Your Honor. Your Honor, during our investigation, our cybersecurity expert came across an unusual situation with Mr. Mottern's cell phone. Mr. Mottern had no files in his deleted folder. He also had no text messages, no photos, no videos, and no apps, which is certainly suspicious. However, we did find, Your Honor, multiple calls to a motel.
Mr. Mottern?
Your Honor, that is my family member living at that motel.
So the family member you're visiting or a different family member?
It's the family member that she's talking about that I visit.
Okay.
But Mr. Mottern, how coincidental is that you have nothing on your phone except calls to this one motel? And you're saying it's a family member?
Yeah.
You sure there's no woman there that you're seeing?
Yep.
All right. Mr. Shull, in addition to the cybersecurity review, you also did a polygraph examination of Mr. Mottern. Is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. You asked Mr. Mottern, when you leave work, are you meeting up with women for sex before going home? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
He's standing pretty confident.
I see that.
All right. You also asked Mr. Mottern, when you tell Miss Burnett that you're visiting your family member, are you meeting up with another woman to have sex? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
We got one more question. You asked Mr. Mottern, since getting back together with Miss Burnett, have you had physical, sexual contact with any woman other than Miss Burnett? What was his response to that question?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Well, on this question, the lie detector determined that he was also being truthful.
All right, Miss Burnett, what you got to say? You smiling.
I feel silly.
I think it's your turn to be clingy.
I do apologize, baby. Oh my goodness.
I accept your apology.
You all have been together for 4 years, and Miss Copeland, you have made some very, very, very serious allegations against Mr. Rosado. Why have you opened this case today?
Yes, Your Honor. I am here today because I feel like I am between a love triangle between my boyfriend and my mother.
So you believe your boyfriend is sleeping with your mother?
Yes, sir.
This is the most serious of allegations one can make. How does this affect your heart, your soul, your spirit?
It hurts. I went into foster care at a very young age, and this is the woman who raised me. This is the only mom that I know. And I've been with Nelson for 4 years. He's been around my child. We plan on starting a future together, having more children. So I'm hurt.
So this is literally the two closest people in your life.
Absolutely.
Your absolute support system. And you believe that your mother and your boyfriend are sleeping together.
Yes, ma'am.
My heart breaks for you. That you even having to have that thought. My heart breaks for you.
Mr. Rosado, those are some serious allegations.
Yeah, they pretty much are allegations. That's what it really is. It's just all in her head. In the beginning, me and her mom really didn't get along. But as time progressed, I just started to build a friendship with her mother because I believe every boyfriend should get along with their girlfriend's mother. But it's just friendship. It's not nothing sexual. It's nothing what she's trying to make up in her head. That's really what it is.
But you think that that friendship has crossed a completely different boundary.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the warning sign that you saw first?
About 1.5 years ago, I had to go to the hospital. I have really bad asthma, so I was in the hospital for about 2 days, and he took over the responsibility of dropping my mom off to work. When I used to take her to work, it will only take 15, 20 minutes max. When he takes her or picks her up, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And they'll hit me with several excuses, like, oh, we stopped to get gas, we stopped to get food, the car had a flat tire, stuff like that. And there's been occasions where she comes home and her hair is wild.
What do you mean wild hair?
Like, just had sex hair.
Mr. Rosado.
Yes.
Why all these excuses about getting your girlfriend's mother home timely?
It's not excuses. When she used to pick her up, it would take 15 to 20 minutes, but she never stopped to get Spanish food. Do you ever go to a Spanish restaurant? The line is crazy.
So at the Spanish restaurants, do they mess up your hair also, or?
Nah, they don't mess up your hair. It's just, we don't got no AC in the car, so I put the windows down. And if you're going over 25 miles an hour, you know you're gonna hit some wind. I don't care how hot it is outside, you're gonna hit some wind.
But this is happening, is this all the time? How frequent are you experiencing her coming home late and they have an excuse for it?
The messy hair was only one occasion, but there's other instances where I believe they were together. There was one occasion he had asked me to renew the registration on his vehicle. So I went into the glove compartment to get the registration out, and I found a hair extension. And it looked very similar to my mother's hair extension. She only wears them on special occasions when she's getting all dolled up. I asked him about it. He said that he let his buddy borrow the car.
And this is a picture of it.
Mr. Rosado, why would her mom's hair extension be in your car?
That don't look like her hair.
But it looks like her hair extension.
No, it don't. Cause I lent my friend the car, and he's a single man, he's a wild boy, he likes to entertain women, so I can't stop what he does. My friend even called Serena to let her know, oh, I'm sorry I left some hair in the car, blah, blah, blah. So she can understand
But you know man code.
So
You know
wait,
man
did he
code.
call beforehand or he called after she confronted you about it?
He called before.
You got a call before, hey.
No.
No, it was after you
It
had
was
a
after I
conversation.
found it
Probably
and I
didn't get that
accused
call.
him.
Service is bad, but he did call. He did call. I know he did.
Okay. So we've got the messy hair from the ride, and now we got the hair extensions. What else have you found?
There was one time Nelson and I decided we were gonna go on a date night. So I got all dolled up, dressed up, nice heels. We're gonna go to dinner and a movie, and my mom was supposed to come pick up my son. And my mom never came. She never picked up her phone. And I called Nelson. We normally don't speak throughout the day. We speak at nighttime, check in, talk to each other before bed. And that night he didn't call at all. And the next day I asked him what happened, and he said he was so tired from working a double that he fell asleep. And when I asked my mother, she said, oh, I was having a digital detox day and I turned my phone off.
So they went missing in action the same night.
The same night, and I stayed home with my son all dolled up by myself.
Mr. Rosado?
Yes.
I mean, this is date night. This is a night that's supposed to be with Miss Copeland. Why did you just disappear?
Yeah, but I got sick. I ate something in the afternoon. I think I got food poison.
Okay, when you're sick, you know, when I get sick, Jess Cutler takes care of me. So when you're sick, I mean, the first person you call is somebody who's gonna come and take care of you, right?
I didn't really want to bother her. I didn't really want to bother her. So when I wake up, I see all the missed calls. So I called her back and I explained to her what had happened.
Mr. Rosado, are you sure that you were not out with your girlfriend's mother?
I'm positive about that. Definitely. I will never go out with her. She's not my type.
Well, Cutler, you know, there's a girlfriend side, the boyfriend side, and the girlfriend's mother side, and she's joining us from her hometown. Let's visit. Hello, Miss Water. How are you?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
We're very good. Thank you for joining us. There are some very, very serious allegations being made by your daughter today.
So I see.
Could you please describe the relationship between yourself and your daughter's boyfriend?
Now it's fine. At the beginning, it started off a little rocky. I thought he was cocky. He was too into himself. He was too controlling, and I didn't like that. But we have gotten to know each other better now, and, you know, I think he's a nice guy.
You see?
So things are better now?
Yes.
Can you explain your disappearance on the night that your daughter and her boyfriend were supposed to have date night?
I was having a digital detox. I wanted to be disconnected from everything and just have a moment with myself.
How does it make you feel that your daughter is accusing you of sleeping with her boyfriend?
It makes me feel very bad. We cannot look each other in the eye. We don't call each other as often. Things are a little awkward at times, and it's very painful.
Miss Copeland, tell your mother how you feel about this situation. What this is doing to you emotionally.
It breaks my heart. You're the
I'm
only
sorry,
mom
baby.
that I know.
I'm sorry.
I just hope it's not true.
It's not.
Rips my heart out. That's the only person I ever loved and trusted. So, I don't know where to go from here. I just need to know it's not true.
It's not true.
Ms. Warner, you can't see it, but your daughter is standing here in tears.
I'm very sorry you feel like that.
Have you and her boyfriend ever been intimate together?
No, sir.
You're sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rosado?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you, have you and your girlfriend's mother been intimate together?
If I could be honest with you.
Please be honest. Be honest with her.
Yes. Yes, we've been having sexual intercourse for the past year and a half now. And every time that we would take 45 minutes from picking her up from work, we was having sex in the car. When her hair was messed up, that's because there's no AC in the car, so we keep the windows up, sweating, it gets messed up. the time of the tire. I took the air out of the tire. I took a picture, made it believe like it was flat, and sent it to her so she could think that it was flat. Meanwhile, the tire was good. We were just having sex in the car.
Mr. Rosado, how do you end up sleeping with your girlfriend's mother? How did this start?
Yeah, I guess just being friendly, being a shoulder, listening to her. It was just like a fantasy I had since I was a kid of sleeping with the mother and the daughter. It's like a porn thing. It's kind of crazy, but it's something I really wanted to do. And now that I look back at everything I did, I just feel bad about it. But I hope we can move past that. Yes.
Miss Copeland, don't you dare take him back. He is a dog. Miss Warner, how in the world could you do this to your daughter, knowing the life she had? Knowing that you have been her only touchstone, the only person she could trust. How did you let this happen?
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, and I'm very sorry. We just started getting closer and closer, and we were amping up for it. And one day, when he was dropping me off from work, we just decided to go, elsewhere, and it just happened.
But over and over and over again, sleeping with your daughter's boyfriend. How do you explain that? What do you want to say to your mother about sleeping with your boyfriend?
I'm done. I don't want to continue our relationship.
No, baby,
you don't need to be around my son. I'm done.
No, baby, please.
I'm done.
Well, I know if you're done with your mother, what do you want to say to Mr. Rosado?
Goodbye.
Nah, we don't have to break it up. We can work on it, get counseling or something, therapy.
No.
I know I messed up, Your Honor, but we can move forward.
You don't go back from that.
Let's not get it confused. What her mother did was awful.
Oh,
it is gross.
No doubt.
It is terrible. It is the worst thing that a mother could possibly do to her child, to her daughter.
That's true.
Ms. Warner, I'm going to allow you to speak to your daughter. What do you need to say to her?
I'm very sorry. I want to work on us repairing our relationship. We'll never do this again. I just want us to be back to normal one day.
Miss Warner, are you in love with Mr. Rosado?
No.
You know what? I don't believe you. One is the hesitation, it's the looking off. When was the last time you had sex with Mr. Rosado?
Ask him.
Mr. Rosado, when was the last time you had sex with your girlfriend's mother?
Like 3 weeks ago, sir.
So it's still going on, basically.
No. I'm trying to cut that off.
Have you called her since then?
Just how you doing, that's it, but nothing sexual.
Okay, so you haven't cut it off. If you still reaching out to her, you haven't cut it off.
I want
Did you know you had been cut off, Miss Warner?
Not really.
Damn.
You know what? Y'all make me sick.
Because that look on your face is just not that I'm sorry, it's that I'm sorry I got caught. I'm sorry it's got to this point.
Not really. Not really, sir.
Let me do this, because I'm done. Miss Warner, thank you. Bye.
She should be mad more at her mom, not at me. This was just a fantasy, Your Honor. This is something that could stay in the past for me.
You set out to sleep with your girlfriend and her mother. You started complimenting her mother to tell her how nice she looked, how beautiful she was. This was all a calculated plan on your part, and that's why yours is more insidious than what her mother did.
Ron, throw him as far as you can possibly throw him. I have to ahead to get rid of the trash, okay?
They're both liars. They're pieces of both of them.
So, baby, let me just talk to you. Unfortunately, you probably had to do a lot of stuff on your own. And sadly, you're gonna have to go back and do that. Do that again, okay? I'm so sorry for you having to go through this. I can't imagine where you are, okay? I'm sorry I'm getting teary-eyed, but this is just terrible. And I wish it was something different for you, okay? But because of your inner strength and the power that you personally have to get to where you are, it's gonna be enough to get you to where God wants you to be, okay?